Good morning. Good morning, Susan. I said, look, Susan's here a little early, so you know what? So am I. I'm gonna come in a minute or two early. It beats being a minute or two late, or it beats not being able to find your actual stream that you set up. It's one of those days, guys. I may have to put the sunglasses back on. Yesterday, I had a pretty good eye day, even though my sinuses were bothering me. That always affects my eye. But last night, I literally was going right before I went on Heidi's. I came off of my live, and right before I went to Heidi's, a piece of my hair got in my eye, but it got in my eye where you had to like pull the hair out. So I rinsed it, put a little eye drops in it before I went on her live. But I mean, there were points of her live where literally under the sunglasses I could not open my eye. So today my eye just kind of burns a little. I'm debating. I'm thinking maybe Monday I'm going to head up to my doctor's office early, my eye doctor's early, just to make sure. So, but as of last night, I just started using the antibiotics just in case. My eyes just irritate. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that sometimes in life, it's like, when it rains, it pours. It rains, it pours. You never know. But I'm glad it's Friday. I mean, I tell you guys, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they're all a day to me. They're just Fridays were good days because it was payday. Fridays were good days because it was the weekend coming. You didn't have to go to school or work. Friday, in the end, you get to an age where you work on weekends, so that doesn't really. That Friday, I used to love Fridays for like the real TGIF. What shows just come on? Full House. What was Steve Urkel's show? Family Matters. I used to love TGI Friday for that good Friday lineup. We had a good Thursday lineup too because we had Different World and the Cosby Show, Law and Order. Not Law and Order. What was the original one? L.A. Law. L.A. Law. Oh, what is old boy's name? Blair. Oh, his fine stuff. But anyway, uh, yeah. So Fridays are just Fridays. But yesterday was a busy day. It was a busy day. I went to sleep and we were playing Would You Rather on Terry Lynn's. I fell asleep and laughing and enjoying myself. I love to answer those questions because you have to answer them with one of the things. Would you rather do this or that? But half of the shit is like, I would never. My answer is no, no, no. I need to play that game more because I have more yeses and have you ever than would you rather. Let me see who's come in, guys. I'm like, I'm really having a bad eye day. And then the worst part is like when I have these bad eye days, when we talk about your insecurities and things that bother you, is my eye is lower. So I'm always worried that I'm gonna have to explain to everybody why my eye is lower, why this. And, oh no, 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 no. Here's what's going on. I don't have a lazy eye. I don't even care anymore. I don't. I just don't. I care more about it being over than I care about explaining to people what's going on with the eye. Why is it not here? Oh, somebody had a cornea surgery and in 4 months they were perfectly fine. Blessings to them. Blessings to them. Well, there's people who've had to have it 2, 3 times, and I'm just thankful that I'm still on my first surgery, and I'm gonna stay there, and that's what's gonna heal. So that's where I'm at. Hey Tina, hey Vixie, Sherry, just John, my boo boo. Hey, I didn't even see you guys come. I didn't see you come in. I just sat here and told you about my eye. But you know what? I had to learn that happens sometimes. Just like if I had a friend once in a wheelchair, and I remember one day saying, "Well, let's just run over there." And I said, "Oh goodness, oh my goodness, we can't run. We can't run." I'm not trying to be offensive. It's just the way we speak. So we speak, and sometimes we don't even realize it. So sometimes you offend, and you didn't try to. You didn't. I just don't know another way to say it because that's how I say it all the time. That's why even the wrong things we say about each other, like how I've told you all before, back in the day, teachers called you the worst names. You're a dummy, you're an idiot, you're stupid. And so it was nothing for you to call it to yourself and nothing for you to think it was wrong saying it about yourself. Like, oh, I'm such a dummy. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, it was nothing because you heard it so much and no one seemed to be correcting those people. So you felt like, oh, okay. It's just a way to describe how I felt at that moment. We learned things. A lot of things we learned wrong. We learned bad. We learned from people who never were taught the right way. I mean, it happens. It happens to the best of us. But yesterday was a busy day. Like I said, I went to sleep doing Would You Rather. Um, on Terry Lynn's. Dorit was giving a bunch of good questions, and I passed out. You see, because when I'm enjoying myself, some people just, I remember being young, and when you were enjoying yourself, you couldn't stop. You just kept going, going. And some days, the best nights turned to the worst night because you just didn't let it go when it was good. So for me now, sometimes in a great moment, I might go ahead and go to sleep because I'm relaxed. I'm calm. I'm at peace. And so it's easy to do that. So then I woke up, and in that night, they were speaking of Lexi Blake passing. And I really was kind of tossed up. Like, I don't really, I know the name, I know the Lexi part, you know. And then, like I said, when I speak to people in the chats a lot, if I start taping in anything with those letters, their names will pop up. And so that's how I always remember, like, okay, we did have, if I don't remember you personally, or remember you because we have several conversations, and but I didn't really know. So then Sassy was saying, oh, she's the one with the Wreck-It Ralph uh, emoji. I said, oh, I remember her. I actually was on the panel one day with Terry on Terry Lynn's panel, and she was up there. And I told her how she makes me want to go watch Wreck-It Ralph. I love that movie. I really love that movie, and I love that little girl in the movie. And so then I said, oh, wow, that's sad, but it's just the reminder that tomorrow isn't promised. I think sometimes we live in, well, I know that people I know live in a world where if everybody's not being shot down or they didn't die from that, or some of the the viruses or illnesses that we get, that other people are just living forever. But tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. So I thought about that. So when I woke up, I saw that Terry Lynn was still alive, and I said, oh, they're still playing Would You Rather. And then I said, oh no, she's doing a memorial. So I sat and I watched it because I just believe that we should celebrate life, you know. And what I feel for someone may not be what you feel for them, and that's the truth. I may love them to death, and you may be like, "Oh, baby, I could care less." You know what I mean? I don't wish them no ill will, but I don't care about it. I have no feel and no attachment. So I watched the memorial. I came up, just to give my love, because I don't need to know you to know that someone is missing you right now. I don't need to know you to know that someone can't sleep because you're never coming back. I don't need to know you. I don't. I don't. And I don't think any of us do. But I watched that. So then I went out to run some errands. I was coming back, and Rio was live. And you know how you push on? It's so different because they go with Instagram. Each one of these sites is totally different. But anyway, with Instagram, when you push up, hey, I'm there. So I had pushed on to his message. I was like, oh, he's live right now. I thought I was about to watch it live. Then he asked me to come up. I came up, and he keeps mentioning, uh, I'm honestly Muzz. I'm like, I don't really know her like that. I know she's in Siwa's chat. I know she's always there. I know that actually the day I came up on Siwa's, I spoke highly on Muzz because I felt like days before she was the only one speaking sense. Like even coming in and still just looking at the whole picture, not just, oh, you're my buddy, this your side. And so I don't really know her. I can't make any judgments on her. But then when I start hearing all this stuff, and he's, oh, watch T-Spiracy tonight, watch that, you gotta see it, you gotta see it. So I did. I checked that out this morning because I've been up a while. Like I said, this eye. I checked that out this morning. One of the things I love about a day my eye is bothering me, it leaves me no option but to listen. To hear every word, to listen, to just listen. I can't, because sometimes I can't stare at the screen. I can't type. Like even last night when I was on Heidi's, Nino started barking, and I literally could not find the mute button. Like I'm sitting here messing with it, but every time my eyes tried to focus on where that button was, just you never know. You never know. You never know. But anyway, so I was on his thing, and then my phone was dying, so I came back. I came in the house. I took out Nino. I ate something finally for the day. First time eating at like 5 o'clock yesterday, like 4 o'clock, 4:30 yesterday was the first time I ate. My sugar was low. My mind was a little off. And I told Susan, I said, no, you know what? As soon as I eat, I decide what time I'm going to go live. And then there was something beating at me, eating at me, pulling at me, tugging at me, and everything I see on here that's wrong, I always think, well, while you're here, you have a chance to make sure that ain't your story. I don't want that to be my ending. I want I want to make it very clear, like who I am. Like I'm no better than anyone else. But let's just finish the day. So then I did my live. It felt really good. It felt really good to fight that bad voice in me, to fight that part of me that'll always hold me down. That part of me that just grabs your shoulder and sits you right back down in the chair and says, I said, sit here, stay here. You live here. This is where you're going to be. And whenever I'm fighting that, whenever I'm going against that, I always feel much better. So it gives me an energy and a strength. So then I went on Heidi's, and of course, my eye starts acting up. So I'm, oh my goodness, no. And it was a great live. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed laughter. I love how Debbie breaks things down. I love it. And I love when a blobby jumps up and she gives it to us for that younger generation, for that, I swear I'd have been saying the same thing. I still was a few years ago, but sometimes, and I don't know, I'm getting old. John. I'm getting old. It's not just the glasses. I'm getting old. But yeah, so I enjoyed myself, and when I got off of the live, I started messing with my eye. Then I went to lay down, and I just couldn't stop thinking. And you ever been in a good mood, but the thoughts don't match your mood? So now your thoughts are. So sometimes my thoughts are down, and I feel like I'm up. And sometimes I feel like I'm up, and my thoughts are down. It's opposite. It's always the opposite. So if one is doing one thing, the other one is doing the other, and it's fighting you. I'm fighting with me. I'm fighting with how I feel, how I felt versus how I feel. What I've done versus where I am. So I just like, oh, I need some air. I need to breathe. Because like even in this hotel room, you can't open a window. I can't open the window. I don't want to sit with my door open because I have a dog. Even though I have a kennel, I'm not going to put him in a kennel all day just so I can sit with the door open. Then everybody who's walking past is just, So sometimes I just have to get outside. So last night I said, well, you know what? I'm going to just go sit in front of the hotel and just have a seat out there. Susan has called me out there before. It's just something I do. And so I went outside and I was sitting out there, and a lady came up. So I'm going to sit with you. I said, oh, go ahead. And we started talking. And when we started talking, what I told her was, she said, well, you're a real person. It's good to run into somebody who's just real. And I said, I can't be anything else. I said, because here's the thing. People always holding their nose up or saying something, but at the end of the night, we end up here at the same time. So it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how we both ended up on this road together, but we are, and we all are fighting and we all worried. The only difference is that, my children are grown, but I'm still a mom. I'm still a mom, and I still live in a society where if it glitters, it's gold. And we'd rather brag about things that weren't great because it looked like it fit what everybody else or society says it should be, than look at the fact that there are many people who are doing the best they can and the ends don't meet, or they're doing the best they can, but they might not have got the education. So there's so many different reasons. Mental health, there's so many different reasons. Disabilities, denial of your disability for a while, and then that sets you back. And so now you're playing catch up. Being underpaid. Some of us go to work every day and we are underpaid, and you don't even know how you're gonna eat, let alone pay the bills. We have people, elderly people on fixed incomes who are barely making it. They're barely eating. We have kids who are living in cars and living in hotels and living in tents. It's a real world out here. It's a real world out here. And that's why I just had to come to a place where I couldn't count what I didn't have. I just had to count my blessings. So like I said, last night I sat outside, and then last night for a while when I came back in, I was just tossed up about a few things. I was tossed up about where I was. I was worried about a friend of mine. I was worried about, it's so funny we'll get through one thing and we start worrying about the other stuff. Like, oh well, I made it through this, but what about come Saturday? But I know I can make it till Saturday, but what if you just work? And not saying that's my thing, just saying that's how you feel. And so I just felt overwhelmed last night, and then it hit me like a light just really came on and said, because life is changing, it is shifting, and it is shifting somewhere better, and it's scary. It's scary because when you don't know where it's going, I don't even know how to prepare. I don't know, but I just something just keeps telling me, just stay in it. Keep your head up. It's not even fighting no more. I always tell myself, keep fighting. But keep your head up. Keep your head up. Stand on it. Mean what you say. Say what you mean. Do what you say. And it'll be okay. And then say, oh, you know what? Some haters gonna come. Some people gonna talk shit. Some people gonna down you. Some people gonna come against you. Oh well, you've been there before. That shouldn't be nowhere new. That shouldn't be somewhere I don't understand. But yeah, I was fighting yesterday. Let me see what you guys are saying. Because you know me, I'll just start running my mouth. I really will. I'll just start running my mouth. It's Friday. Woo-hoo! Hold on a second. Oh, that's okay. You know what? We're all going through. Like I said, we're all going through. We're all going through. We're all going through. Sometimes when we enlighten each other and share with each other, then it may let somebody else know, you know what, I'm going through that right now, but I see you made it out. I see you still holding your head up. Or I might learn we going through the same thing, and I see you still holding your head up. Wait, but I see you falling down. Hold on, I'm gonna hold you up. I got your back. I got your back. And like I tell people, I've learned that sometimes the biggest help I could give was just hearing somebody out. Was just not being what everybody else was to them, you know. That's it. That's it. I had a buddy for a couple of days in here last week. I let my buddy stay here in a hotel with me, you know. Wish I could offer more, but it's because I had went and my buddy was staying in a car, and that really bothered me. It bothered me in many ways. Because sometimes things bother you because you know you could be there. It could be you. And sometimes it bothers you because you care about people, and I don't want to see anyone there. And so my buddy's actually going to leave the state. And so in his transition, um, he was just, staying in his car. But as a friend, sorry, I have my towel for my eye because tissue's definitely really bad. But yeah, but in his transition, that's what he had. It was his car, and that's where he was. And I told him, hey, I don't have much. I could, shift sides with you where you lay one way, I lay one way, and I can share what I have. I can share what I eat. I can do that for a couple of days, because like I told you all, if I'm a crab that was once in a barrel, I damn sure ain't one that's going to pull you down. I'm one that's making a chain of crabs to pull you out. I really am. And I'm not here to say who's better, who's not, who's this, who's that, who's oh, look at you, you in your car, I'm in here, look at him, he's there, and I'm not here. I'm not here. I learned a long time ago that homeless is so big. It's bigger than living on the streets. When I was a kid, I thought homeless meant you just lived on the street. That's it. That's what I thought homeless was. But right now, there's somebody paying rent to stay somewhere else. Their name isn't on anything. You know, they're a roommate. Some aren't paying. Some stay in shelters. Some stay in tent city. Some stay in their cars. Some stay in the viaducts. This is America. This is a place where we have learned to turn our back on each other. And when we look around at all the hate, when we look around at all the violence, when we look around at all the homelessness, when we look around at all the undetected, unmedicated mental health going on. And so, like I said, so that just my mind was on all of that. But I woke up and I wasn't sad. I didn't wake up sad. I woke up blessed. Blessed that I have a channel to come on and speak and really open up from the inside out all of me. I get to speak for those who nobody gonna speak for. I get to speak for those who are screaming and no one can hear them. I get to say something and actually show that I'm gonna do it. And so I woke up happy about that. I woke up happy for the Susans in my life, and the Terry Lynn's and the Heidi's and the Tinas and the Mama Sixes. I woke up happy about the Sassy Dirt Girl. I woke up happy about all of you. I woke up happy about Dana and Chad. And I woke up thinking about TN and Comedian L. I woke up thinking about Chef Finest Wine and how I cannot wait to go skating with him here in our city. I woke up and I woke up with an energy that was good enough that I almost woke up and thought I was in my own place. And then it hit me. Home is where the heart is. Home is where you can lay your head down and rest. Home is what you make of where you're at. That's what I woke up and I decided. And I decided that money doesn't make happiness. It doesn't. It doesn't. So when I watch people out here doing anything to chase it, I think if money doesn't make happiness and I do this to chase it, then I'm gonna be more unhappy. I'm gonna just feed that place inside of me that does not have peace. Material things don't make you happy. You can have everything under the sun that glitters. You can have everything that everybody else wants. You can have all of that and be still so unhappy, so at peace. I wake up every day, and no matter what, even when you pay to stay in here, that's why even when I was talking to the lady and she was saying, like, I'm probably going to have to leave tomorrow. I don't know where we're going because I can't afford it. And I thank God that even when I'm broke every day, that I can afford it. That in all my fears, one of my fears is not having to sit on the street and wait for the sun to come out just to get to the new day. Like, I'm blessed for that. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. And like I said, I'm not in fear. Man, please. If somebody was ragging on me or downing on me because I'm staying in a hotel, I would care less. I could care less. I really would, because at the end of the night, I have a roof over my head. I have a roof over my head. And that's the truth. And I'm not out here hooking, crooking, stealing, lying, scamming, scheming, hustling. None of that to survive. And that alone makes me win. Because some people out here talking about somebody scheming and scamming, and you scheming and scamming the people who believe in you. You're scheming and scamming your supporters. You pity partying a bunch of people. I could get on here every day. Like, even when I put my cash up at the bottom, I always feel bad. I always feel bad. I feel like, oh, somebody's gonna think because I'm in a hotel that I must be putting my cash up because I'm begging. Or somebody's gonna think, because you do. Because that's the world we live in. But then you'll watch people beg. And like I said, I've seen people say, hey, I want to go on a vacation. I need y'all. And I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about people I know on the book. Personally know them. Said, you know what? I did my ancestral, and I come from a part of Africa, and I want all y'all to pay for me to go to Africa. And people did it. They did it. I have seen people say, no joke, here's a real one. I saw somebody say, I bought my MacBook, but I lost my pen. And so the pen is $80, and I was wondering who gonna buy me a Mac pen. And then I'm reading the comments, and I get down about 50 comments in because some people in there was like, if you bought a MacBook, you better be able to afford a pen. But then there was somebody in there like, hey, you know what? I got you. I got you. Send me a cash app. I'll send you the money, or do you want me to send it to you? I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They buying MacBook pens because you asked. But you remember this: loose lips sink ships, but closed mouths never get fed. Period. Nobody knows you're starving if you don't tell them. Nobody knows you can't do it if you don't tell them. Nobody knows you need help when you act like you never need help. You wouldn't take help. I don't know what help is. How do you even spell help? You know, it's just, but you have to look at life like that. Let me see what my people saying. I hate ignoring you guys. Oh, I tell you, every time I go to read these, I feel like, you ever see those people? My brother's one of those people. When they have on glasses, but then they do this to read it. And I say, wait a minute. I want the kind of vision where I got to take the stuff off to see. I got to push them up further. Y'all giving love. Hey, AAA. Hey, Martina. Marianne. Hey. Yes. Yes, you have to push your energy. Yes. Yeah, and you know what? In the mean streets is a nice word for half of the stuff going on YouTube. The mean streets, and it's I even told Rio that yesterday when I was on his live. I said, some of the stuff you tell me about, I don't know, but you know, it's because Danny got to stay. You got to stay out them dark alleys. You know what they say? Stop walking through them dark alleys. You know what I mean? And some of these groups are dark alleys. Some of these places are places where I'm like, why are y'all surprised this much mess is in there? I mean, like the name of the group tell you. What's the name of that group? Destroy Danny's life. What's the name of the group? What is her dead dog's name? We're gonna name it after that. What's the name of the group? Die slowly. And you gonna tell me that you went in there and thought y'all were gonna bring peace? You thought you was gonna go up in there and it was gonna be some what? Because if I get in that group, I know what we came in here to do. I know what I came in here to be a part of, to be privy to whatever it is you want it to be. And it's so many people all through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of these TikTok. It's so many people who in their real life, they are alone. They are lonely, and they have decided that the bad person wins, the evil person gets it, the nasty person does it. You know what I mean? And they built themselves on that. They built themselves on that. It's like back in the day when you lose somebody who wasn't doing something. You say, how come all the good ones die young? How come bad stuff always happens to the good people? Once I keep saying that, I automatically put in myself that bad wins. I know, because I've said it a million times. I've thought that a million times. Like, I'm so tired of the bad winning. I'm so tired of all we talk about, all we see, all I know, all the news cover, all is the bad. What about the good? What about the good? What about the days it was something good going on and we overshined it with the bad? Just like I said, when Will smacked Chris Rock, I don't care if it was fake, anything else. It took away from the shine of everything else good that was going on that night. Shit, it even took away from the fact that he was getting his first Oscar. The bad always overshines, and it overshines so much that people always sit back and say stuff like, oh, that happened? I forgot Samuel got an award. You know why you forgot? Because the bad overshined the good. It took over the whole thing. We forgot. We forgot. That's why when you have peaceful protests, there's always somebody gonna do something. Or the crime just went up in your community. Coinciding at the same moment they were peacefully marching down that street, trash was kicking off over here. It's always an outshine. All we talk about is the violence in Chicago, and it's very high. And it is very high, but it has many factors that we need to speak on too to know why we're in these violent places. But we aren't going to speak on just going to speak on the violence. And while doing that, we're not going to mention the good things going on here. We're not. Why would I? Why would I mention the good things going on here? Margene, hey there, sis. I seen your name. Hey there. Just running my mouth. Just running my mouth. Thank you, sis. Hey, Queen of O'Hara. Hey, sis. Yeah. But like I said, each day we're all fighting. You know what hurts worse? And I've been here before, so I can understand anyone who's been here. Hurts is when you're listening to a story about people and you're caring and you have empathy and you're sending out prayers and you're sending out love and some are sending out finances or whatever it is, you're sending to help and to hold and to be there for each other. And you're wondering if anybody hears you. You're wondering if anybody sees you. You always see that message, check on your strong friends. Some of the strongest people you know have just learned how to mask all this pain. They've learned how to get up and walk through quicksand. They have learned how to, smile when inside it feels like their heart is being twisted and ripped apart. And ripped apart. And I see that a lot with women because we were made to feel weak but be strong at the same time. You better be strong as ever, but at the same time, I'm gonna let you know you ain't got no power. Speak when spoken to. War up against each other. You're in all competition with all your sisters. Every woman around you in a competition with. Why am I in a competition with her? I'm not. I'm not. Even when women get insecure because another one walks in the room, why is he looking at her? She just doing that. She wore that short stuff so he could see it. We just been taught to fight. Taught to fight. Then people mad that most of us fight wrong. Most of us fight unfair. Most of us fight, we don't know any better. I didn't. Even when I was talking to the woman outside, she said, I do not trust chicks. Those are the people who have done this to me. They've done that. I've had them do this. I've had them use me. I've had them do this. I said, girl, we all can sing that song. I said, but I'm trying to not think of the ones who do that, but get close to the ones who don't. You know what I mean? Rock with the ones who don't, because it's a lot of women who can agree and understand that. So if we understand it, then we shouldn't, we should want better and not be the ones out here doing it. That's why I tell you right now, I can get into it all, y'all. I'm not going, in certain things that we get to. Everybody does to us as a woman. I'm not. Don't you ever notice when you see men on TV, on here, even when they get into it, even when these men be on each other on their own channels, shitting on each other. Oh, you's a punk. You's a beep, 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 beep. That's what they talk about each other on each other's channel. As soon as you get them on the same thing, you get them side by side, panel to panel. And it's always, well, hold on. Let me talk. I'm going to let you talk. I'm going to listen. See, I didn't know if you would told me, and you think, how are they working this out? Here's us. We get on here. It's always somebody in there feeding it, so we can't even listen to each other. Oh, but wait, what about when you said this? Hold on. I got a screenshot of that. Hold on. She's trying to say she's innocent. Hold on, I'm going to show you why you shouldn't trust the girls. I'm going to show you, ladies. Ladies, you see that? Do you see that? Yahoo Mail? Yeah, don't trust. What? We beat down on each other. We are in there. That old beast, stanky coochie, mad stank. Her husband left her. She ain't getting none. Her coochie dry. You say, dang. Wait. All this because you don't like her? Damn. This is pretty deep. Wait. Her kids are going to grow up and be nothing. Damn, because you don't like her? Yeah, I'm telling you, even when you watch reality TV, the men get into it all season and they finally get together. They done pump you up like it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fist fight. Oh, yeah, they're about to get into it. And the next thing you know, they smoking cigars and having a shot with each other, laughing. You said, wait a minute. And we know men hold grudges too. But every time women, please, You don't watch shows where you on season 14 and these chicks still can't get along. And the big climax for the show is to let you know they're about to be in the same room and dun 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 dun. Dun. Are they gonna fight? Think about every reality show you show. I don't care how rich they are, I don't care how powerful they are. It comes a point when somebody's gonna pick up the table. These women pick up the table, shake the table, throw something, take off a heel, lunge it across the room, jump up out her chair, talk about your mama, call on your kids. You be like, wait a minute, Heifer. Wait a minute. So, like I said, we've been taught that. We've been taught when you was young, oh, the reason she's saying something about she's jealous of you. She jealous. Or maybe she insecure. Why don't we take that? That might give me a better standard on women if I thought, man, maybe she insecure and that's why she's saying that. And then I kind of feel bad, like, damn, I've had insecurities. I got parts of me I don't like. So now I can understand. But if I'm sitting around, she jealous. Now I must be better than her because she jealous of me. You know what I'm saying? I must be something she wish she was because she jealous of me, honey. So I'm always better. Always better. I don't want to be better than none of y'all. I'm not trying to be better than nobody but the old me. Yeah, it's how, I mean, and people were doing it to protect you. They were doing it to protect you. Because once upon a time, it was a time when a woman knew her man had a whole nother family and you honored it, you didn't disrespect, and even at the funeral, you was there with him and you just sat there quietly. But that doesn't mean she was okay with that. That doesn't mean I didn't fight with her insecurity. So when they raise in another generation, they gonna raise, oh, don't you let no other chick in your house? Don't you let no woman cook in your kitchen? Don't you let no woman sit up and talk to your man? If somebody wants to address your man, they better come talk to you. Because we were setting a division right there. But all I see is men coming to talk to women. Where are the men saying, hold on, where's a man in your life? Bring me your big brother. Bring me your uncle. Where's your husband? No, they come straight to the women. Hey, bitch, I said. You say, whoa, wait a minute. Because if I get into it with a dude, I'm going to tell him real quick, go get your sister. Go get the woman that slob on your knob and tell her to come here while I holler at her about you. You understand me? I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to get up and run up on a man. I want the chick that love you so much she willing to run up too. Go get her. But men don't do that. They just get right into it with us. I mean, walk in the room. You skank. You dirty slut. You be like, but that's how we do each other. That's how we do each other. Sure. Be all up in your face. Hey, Martine, girl, I love you, girl, suck a pearl, girl, that give back, girl. Then it's like, oh, Tina, Martine, oh my goodness. If she chuck one of them bags over here one more time, why wouldn't I just tell Martine, girl, stop giving me bags, girl, you done gave me some. Whatever, I'm just using an example. I saw your name with bad eyes. You know I'm making up. I love my people. I love them. But we got to learn to do that. We have to learn to be in a room full of women and they doing something wrong and say, hey, girl, I don't do that. You go talk about her coochie. What, you up in it? Because I'm not. I don't want to talk about her coochie. I don't. If she sat down here right now and said, girl, I just want to give you a 30-minute breakdown of every part of my privates, and I'm going to break it down from the, you know what I mean? Start naming it. I said, oh, my God. I'd say, girl, I love you. And no matter how close we get, we not getting that close. You better go grab your sponge and tell it because it'll be down there. But don't tell me. Don't. It's a man sitting down with a man right now and he itching and burning. He not even going to tell dude that. You think they break it down each other? Oh, man, let me tell you something. I should have known when I went to that club and it was dark as ever. I should have never just went in that bathroom with no... They're not doing that. Women are going and you're not even telling another woman about your business. You're telling about another woman's business. You do know she got 4 kids and 7 baby daddies, right? Why are you telling me this? And if that's how you judge what kind of person she is, I don't. So we're not going to come up with the same thoughts of her. And women are the first people to get mad when you don't like somebody. When you like somebody, they don't. You be like, damn, huh? See what I mean? You go straight to, damn, how? What I do? I didn't know you wanted me to be your puppet. you know? Bousy, what's up, sis? Let me check in here. I just see names. Look at my eye trying to act like it want to be good. Bousy, happy Friday to everyone, Happy we made it another day. you know what I mean? Really, for real. It's like, what you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it? Because sometimes if we stay in the dark, when we gone, all people know is the dark. People won't even know. You've been a whole artist. They won't know. You've been met the president and wrote bills, throughout our country that we wouldn't know. But they damn sure gonna know that 2 weeks ago you was on Twitter retweeting when somebody said, put it in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's not what people stand for. So when I think about yesterday and even hearing about this whole we calling funeral homes, let me tell y'all something. There's gonna be people to do some old heinous, messed up shit. I've known of people who have done things degrading at funerals. I mean, I'm talking about degrading. We've heard of them. You may have seen them on some biographies where people done went and straight peed on the. I mean, people will get up and get, but these people, you'll find out that they had you killed my cousin and I killed your brother, and we got this whole history going on. People on here are just doing the most. But remember, what goes around, it comes back. So you put out that kind of shit, I'd hate to see what happened when you pass. And I'd hate to see what it did to the people you left. I'd hate to see that. You know what I mean? It's too much. It's too much. And y'all gonna run into the right person doing this stuff y'all do. People keep running to the wrong people. You're gonna run to the right people. Where at this point, your disrespect must be addressed. Because see, that's just blatant disrespect. It says it in RIP, rest in peace, rest in paradise. Respect the living, but you best to respect the dead. Like, I don't gotta know you to respect you, that you're not here no more and somebody love you. I just don't. So like I said, the things we see on here, oh my goodness. No, I know all the good people because they all saying, oh, that's too much. I've been there. Ain't no way. I would never keep standing on what you want to because that's the only person we're responsible for. I'm responsible for me. And I know that we all fall short shit. I fall short every day. Because like I said, I could be in a great mood of my spirits, get right up off of here and start beating my own spirits up. I fall short every day. And I'm flawed. I'm human. I'm flawed. And some of the things we've done before, you may not do them anymore, but they hold you. They hold you in a spot. They hold you in a place. I know that too. Shit. To me, to be a saint, you must have been a sinner. Even if the sins was in your mind. Some of them didn't get to act to them. They fought themselves. I applaud you. That you fought yourself so much that you stopped yourself from actually acting out. It was in your head. You was going to do it. You was this close. You was right there. You was jumping in. Like double dutch. You was waiting for the right time when the rope went up. I applaud you. But most of us have done it. And have not done it, okayed it. Have not okayed it, knew about it, did nothing. And that's like I told Real. I said, all I see over YouTube is everybody calling the cops. But right now in your community, you'll see a crime and say, I'm going to mind my own business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going to stay up out of it. How do you stand out of that? That you might actually get to resolve and solve something or change something. This shit here, we done seen or heard about the police running up at 8,000 million. Look, 8,000 million. We got to start talking ignorant when we talking ignorance. 8,000 million people house. Somewhere there's going to be a police officer call and they're not going to go. And it's going to be just when we needed them there. I don't play with the police, and trust me, I call them when necessary. Cause see, I come in a place where sometimes you call them and it is important, and they still take their time. They still don't seem to care. They seem to be too booked and busy. So I'm not playing with them at all. I come from a place where I've seen them come in and do worse than bring help. That don't mean all cops bad, but once again, I'm not playing with them at all. Now, I'm not speaking on today, but I come from a city where one of the biggest gangs we had was our police department. I'm not playing with them at all. As a matter of fact, if I'm not getting them to do their job, I have no needs for them, period. None. Like, wait, are you doing your job? Okay, go do your job. And that's it. And that's it. But yeah, it's just some we all fall short. And if you don't fall short, blessing be to you. Nice to meet you, Messiah. Nice to meet you. Good to be in your acquaintance. Good to know that maybe, and here's the thing, even if you never fell short and you were what you call perfect, I won't be. Because I'm not you. It's just we all are different people. We all have a different light and a different reason and a different path that's going to help us to do something else. So some of the stuff we went through was so that we could learn. You know, some we all gonna have lessons learned through life, but some of us are gonna be the teachers. Some of us are gonna be the teachers that teach those bad lessons, and some of us are gonna be the ones that teach us to break them. That's it. It's that simple. It's that simple. But you gotta care. You gotta care. When I only cared about me and mine, I didn't give a damn about the rest of you. I didn't. Whatever happened to you, I say, oh, you must have brought it on yourself. Shouldn't have been hanging with her. Mm-mm. You shouldn't have been hanging with her. You should have went in before 10 o'clock. Why was you in that neighborhood? Was you searching for something you shouldn't have been? I mean, I had a million reasons why. Oh, well, hey, he must have. Was his hat broken? Did he have it broke to the wrong side? Did he not respect the neighborhood? What was going on? I had a million reasons. But when I started loving everybody, my only reason was what I could do. I don't expect nobody. When I walk in a room and I'm saying something, I stand up for something. I don't expect as soon as I stand up the whole, you in what army? This one, disciples. I don't expect that. Like, you know, if you ever seen Cooley High. But no, that's not what I expect. I expected I stood up because I couldn't sit down. I stood up and spoke because I couldn't sit silent. I said something because it was convicting my heart. You know what I mean? So then, because see, what people do is, that's all these little, we call them cults or whatever on him, all over social media. It's like, I said I don't like bossy. What you mean you like bossy? Or even if you just saying something like, well, you know, bossy's never done anything to me. Well, she did this to me. Keywords me. Keywords me. But people won't inform you that, oh, you just moved over to such and such lane. There's 7 registered, you know, SA people are, you know what I mean? Not SA, pedophiles living in your community. They won't even tell you that. They won't. But then to get into you to say something, you be leaving your kids at the park and it's all these predators all in your neighborhood. That's how you told me. That's how much you care. That's how much you care. Because we don't care about each other. But then as soon as something happened, I want to call you up and say, girl, remember when it happened to you? Well, come on over here and talk with me because I want everybody to know it happened to you too. I didn't care. I know I didn't care when it happened to you. But now I care because it happened to me. And so I need everybody to care that this person is doing this to everybody. I mean, basically, they're doing it to me. I don't really care that they're doing it to you. They've been doing it for 5 years and ain't nobody cared. But now suddenly they're doing it to me and we should all get together and kumbaya about it. No, Bonnie, how about that? How about that? How about I'm just the, they did it to the right one. Mm-hmm. You said the reckoning will be real and raw. Yeah, and I cannot walk up to y'all and say, oh, you know what? My buddy can't stand such and such, or I can't stand such and such. What they do, girl? Well, a couple of years ago, they was jaywalking. You know what I mean? And got away with it. Police rolled right past them, and the sign said no jaywalking. The police rolled right past them and got away with it. So ever since then, they done thought they was better. What else you don't like about them, Danny? Oh, and then I remember they had this party and they had put a money tree up. And I mean, the whole money tree. First of all, those are petty problems that I should not hate somebody about. Hate is such a strong word. I hate racism. I'm not going to use another word for it. I hate it. I hate it no matter what's being done to. I hate that somebody decided because of the color of your skin or where you come from or what language you speak that you ain't shit. I hate racism. I hate pedophiles. I have no word to justify. I'm not going to sit and give an understanding. I'm not going to sit and make excuses to, oh, you know what? It's probably because he came from an era where they used to be able to, because one time people did used to be able to mess with kids and get away with it. But I'm not going to sit and go, oh, well, you know what? He is a little older. He might have came from that place. But no. I hate losing children. I don't care if it's to C, to G violence. I don't care if it's to car accidents. I hate losing children. I hate the thought of small caskets. I hate the thought of people not getting a chance to. I hate those things. I hate those things. I hate those things. I hate people that abuse the elderly and animals. Oh my goodness. I can't use another word. I can't. You're not going to give me an understanding why, oh, you had 22 clients up in there, so you decided to beat on one. How about you decided to quit? How about you decided to go work somewhere else where you didn't have so many clients? How about you decide to, but see, those are things I hate. I hate those things. I hate those things. I'm never going to be in a place where I'm going to like those things. I'm going to justify those things. I'm going to understand those things. But people, I'm trying to think of somebody I hate. I could think of people that I hate, that I let them that far in my world. I could think of people that I hate, not the people, but that I hate what I became with them. I hate how long I let that go on with them. But to actually hate the person, no. Because see, I was done with them. And when I'm done, then you call this, hey, I'm done. You don't exist. We could stand directly next to each other in the same room and it'd be like I'm standing next to a stranger. That's nothing. I don't get next to strangers and eyeball them up and down and think about how bad I am. None of that. They're just a person in the room. That's it. They're a person in the room. And that's how people become to me. When I'm done with y'all, people be talking about you. And look, I'm so 100 buck with it that you could be sitting talking about somebody I got into it with it, and you're never going to hear me bring up getting into it with them. You know why? Because I'm over them. I'm over them. When I came on here and went off, y'all heard me talk about it since. You know why? Because I'm over that shit. My life said I got way more important things, and they got people that really want to be a part of your life drawing that. I can't draw into some shit that ain't helping me. I can't draw into something that's hurting me. I can't draw into something that's going to make me go out here and go fist to cuff. Fuck all that. I'm calling you. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And even in the real world, I can come on here and go off about somebody from the streets. I'm not going to talk about them every day. It's not going to be something I bring up so much. And she's like, oh, you must be talking about Pookie Bar. Is that Pookie Bar over there on 16th? Because that's who you're talking about? Because you're always talking about him. No, I'm not. I'm not giving Pookie that much life. Because if I'm giving him so much life, y'all know how he is. He lives in me. She lives in you. If you sit and talk about somebody all the time, they live in you. They have collected a space in your life bigger than the person you're sleeping with. They live in you. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go mess up somebody else's life. Let them go get on somebody else's mind. Let them go test another chick and see if she don't lay them unconscious. Let them go. Let them go. And they holding on to you because you giving them life. You giving them life. People come here. I don't want to come on my channel and get nobody no respect, so I'm going to give them a nickname. But then there's going to be somebody in the chat. I don't know who you're talking about. Who's that nickname? Then somebody in the chat going to tell them who it is. They're going to say, we don't give them any credit over here. We don't say their name. bitch, we talk about them. Just because you call them something else, we still talking about them. We giving them life. Matter of fact, we are doing CPR. Any of my people in here know how to do CPR? We giving them CPR. We giving them CPR. We brought them back to life. Oh, come back, come back. And then now we just gave them permission to go back and give us some more life. Now they gonna give us some life. Now they on their channel. Yeah, that half is still talking about me. That skank, tramp, trickety trick, bounce, bounce. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. I can't. I can't no more. I can't. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh yeah. When you show me who you are, forget what you showed Sarah, because you might have showed Sarah, because Sarah was showing you that's who she was. When you show me who you are, oh, I believe you. I don't question it. I don't blame Sarah for not warning me in the earlier. I'm thankful. The devil I know is better than the one I don't. I need to know, who are you? Because also in loving people, you got to know who they are. So you can stand firm. And so somebody come up like, Pookie drink too much, and be like, hey, you better get our Pookie back. Because he drink a lot to you, but that's my homie. And we not here to talk about his shortcomings. But I know who you are. And people walk up and say, Pookie drinking. You say, Pookie wouldn't touch liquor, because you don't know who Pookie is. Pookie at the bar 7 days a week, and you talking about they don't even touch liquor. You don't even know who they are, but you're standing for them. All right, Bossy. What's Susan saying? Yes, it's the behavior. It's the behavior. So that's why I said, that's why I told you, I hate pedophilia. Pedophilia. Yeah, I do. I do. It's the act. It's what it does. It's what it's changed. It's how it's ruined lives. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. I hate that act. I have no justifications for that act. I can't sit and give a pity party. Oh, well, you know what? Through that again, I got understanding. But I do, now this I will say that sounds like I may defend. I do understand that lots of people in that in that realm were people who were abused who nobody did anything about. Nobody helped. Nobody heard. And that's sad. But on the other end of the stick, how could you dare do what changed your life to anyone else? How could I be that? How could I cause that kind of pain to someone? Hey, Maria. Hey, sis. Hey, day to day. Hey, bruh. It's just like, I tell people, I have lost people I love who live in the same house with you. So even when the funeral over and everything is done, you got to go home and know they'll never come. You got to wake up every day and remind yourself this is not an act. This is not a drill. This is real freaking life. So because I've been through that, do you think I'm going to play with somebody about losing anybody? No. No. I sat at cemeteries and screamed to God, why did you do this? You think I'm going to play with somebody? They might be doing that too. I've laid in beds and been unable to eat, sleep, think. I told y'all I lost a buddy, a good friend of mine during the pandemic, and I still tell myself he's here. He's just out of town because I'm not ready to deal yet. So you think I'm going to play with somebody in death? Sorry, y'all. I guess I'm better than everybody else. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You ever sat on a court stand, trying to get somebody down for what they did to you? I'm going to play with somebody about that? No. No. As much as I fought for my kids, I'm going to play with somebody about that, but I'm speaking for me. For me. Why would I play with somebody about that? Because I will hurt you only YouTube. Because I mean, I'm gonna go to jail for it anyway. I would do the crime on this here network about mine. That's not a threat. That's a surefire promise. Because I'm human. And to me, everybody else will too. And everybody who don't seem to think it's a joke and all they're going to lead to is the one that's really going to do it. Please, ain't no conversation. I'm not going to get up here and try to explain. And I'm going to tell my kids, I'm sorry, but if it was anything I was ever going to do, is not cause you any motherfucking more pain ever in your life. And I'll be damned. So I'm going to let whoever know. No, hey, cut off the head, the whole body going to fall. I'm going for the chief. Who on the top of this? Who running the program? Who said did it? Who said it was okay? I want them. And I'm telling you, I want to get on live with them. The same place they put on a show, I want to put on one with them. I want to get all in neat. What the? Come on, y'all. Who came on here? Who honestly sided that page and said that's what I want to do? See, my kids are grown. Here's one thing I know about grown kids different than little kids. When you do something that causes something to my grown kids going to be mad at me. They're going to be mad at their mothers, their fathers. And your little kids, you're going to confuse them that this shit's okay. And then your little kid going to go out and do that to somebody in the real world, and people going to be at your front door, knocking it in. People going to have your kids in the bathroom, laying them out. And then somebody going to be saying, I can't believe the world we live in, that people they jump my kid and he been in the hospital for 6 weeks. He in the hospital because you put the energy in him that he could run around and say and do whatever he wanted, and there was no consequences. It was not. Matter of fact, it was going to get you clicks and views, and on the 21st, you was going to get a check cut off of it. Blood money, like I tell people, I don't even like diamonds like that because too many people of my color have died for that. They weren't paid for that. They were enslaved for that. Native Americans enslaved with that. Hey, we're living in reservations where they were sitting up going to work every day just to have something to do, and they was being extorted for the diamonds they were finding. So for me, diamonds ain't even that big, and if I do get a diamond, it must be a conflict-free diamond, period. Like, that's how real I am in the field, because I don't want to wear the diamond and somebody's whole family was slaughtered to get my son to go work in the field. Nope. So if you think you can make, like I said, if y'all think y'all can rub shit on bread and tell me it's Nutella, okay. Hello. They be killing me and they call you like, we want to let you know that your car's warranty. My car, I ain't even drove in 2 years. Well, I drove, but I shouldn't have. But I mean, come on, my car. You want to call them back and be like, hey, I just want to let y'all know y'all warranty is up. Because I don't even have the car you're talking about. Let me see what my people saying. Yeah. Yes. And let me tell y'all something. If you smart, one thing you won't know for sure, one thing for certain that you're going to find out is sit back. And the people you think you got to go get, and you got to show the world who they really are and what they really are, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. And some people going to care. Some people not going to care. You going to sit back and say, I told you so. You know what I mean? But it don't matter what they are when you're doing it with them. You know what I mean? It don't matter. How I look, I used to tell people this, when we used to hit licks. Now, lick was an open opportunity. It was freely there. Take it how you want. When we used to hit licks, people would look down on the thieves. I look at him robbing somebody. Look at him breaking in somebody's house. Look at him doing that. Look, hey, we all stealing. We all stealing. And the saying say there's no honor amongst thieves. Not it's no honor amongst a burglar versus somebody who do credit scams. There's no honor against somebody who is stealing. Let's stop making wrong right because I'm doing this part in it. If I say, you know what, me sitting and downgrading some woman about her looks, her weight, her this ain't me, but then you go catch me everywhere talking about some, bitch, you fat, bitch, you black, bitch, you ugly, bitch, you pale. bitch, you got no ass. If you catch me doing that, it defeats the purpose of me telling you I'm against that. No, I'm against you doing that. I'm against you. Or here I go, I don't talk about nobody kids. Well, don't talk about mine. Bitch, your kid ain't nothing. Like I told you, if my son was Tyrone Biggums, and you came up in here and made a joke, so much as played David Chappelle and called him Tyrone Biggums, I'm coming up. I'm coming out. I'm coming out. And I'm literally going to say things to you, not on something so you can go and cut me down and get me down before I get to you. When I get you, you're going to be God. Yo, you going to be God. Y'all, everybody in here act like they the only people on here who know how to get somebody information. I don't need a crew. That's not hard information to find. But I'm not putting myself in none of those places. You know why? Because when it's said and done, it'll be people saying, she took it too far. Because y'all playing with each other. There's no rules to this war here. You don't punch me in my face and tell me that. You can only punch me back in the face. If it's not, only here, remember. But over on the side, because I didn't hit your eye. I hit your cheek. Hit me in my cheek. So if you knock out a tooth, bruh, I'm coming from your front teeth. I'm knocking out your Bugs Bunny teeth. I'm going to knock your jawline. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are these rules people have? You ever heard of Pandora's box? When you open it, everything comes out. Y'all opening Pandora's box. What woman playing with her kids? What kids playing with their mama? Who playing about their job? Who playing about their home? Who playing with their fur babies? We naming shit nobody play with. Nobody play with. Hey, my sister's cat got out and got into the neighbor's dog, and it took all of us to sit still not to go there to that dog. Because there's somebody's dog and the cat got out and he did with a dog, and we had to look at life as the circle of life. Because see, every other party, you want them to sit in the same pain you sitting in. But then the circle never stops. Because you got to remember, when we do it, it's like I tell you, if somebody tell me I'm cheating on him because he cheated on me, y'all never going to stop cheating on each other. Y'all going to be cheating for the rest of your life. That shit don't stop. So if I'm doing this to your kid because you did this to mine, we ain't going to stop. We ain't going to stop till we stopped. So like I said, I let people do what they do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to do what I do. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to do what I do. Because I don't want to be sitting in jail laughing, playing spades, shuffling the cards, telling chicks like, man, then that bitch had the nerve to put my kid on her motherfucker. Yeah, and then say some stupid shit. I don't want that life, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want hooch. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be smoking joints so thin I don't even think nothing in there. I don't want that for my life. I don't want to be being cool with the guys, so hopefully one of y'all will shake me some new shit up. And I don't want that. I don't want to be sitting in there making something out of toothbrush because now I got to protect myself a new kind of way from a new kind of enemy because I done let your dumb ass put me. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't. But see, when I had my children, I was made the capitan of that army, baby. The capitan of that ship, hunty. So that's why I don't do nothing to bring them in shit. So if you bring them, I know you purposely are just trying to put you poking a bear the wrong way. Because I wouldn't dare do it. I wouldn't. Because I'm like, oh, honey, you play with her kids. She's going to be right at your front door. She better catch me on the internet for some clicks and views. Baby, they be like, man, Danny ain't even posted. Because I don't want you to think I need a dime of what I'm talking about. That's real to me. When I can do it and get views and get it monetized, baby, I did it just for that. Because when it comes to my blood, my family, what I love and what I protect and what protects me, we don't play about it. So I don't play with yours, don't play with mine. Period. I don't need a dime off that. I'd be broke. Because I'd be broke in jail. I could be filthy rich. If I get to jail, I'm broke. It's only so much money they're going to allow in there on my books every month. You get what I'm saying? Please. Then I'm going to set me up a YouTube from jail. and call the channel. I tried to change. It'd be like Danielle Robinson. All of me with three hots and a cot. I tried to keep it 100 with y'all, and y'all didn't listen. No, I'll pass on that ending, yo. I'll pass on it. I come from a place where they told you was gonna end up a whore, you was gonna end up this, you was gonna end up on drugs, you was gonna end up with a man that was dead, you was gonna end up with sons in jail, and I passed that. You think I'm gonna come up on YouTube and fail the test? Y'all got me messed up. Don't tell me how hard your life was when this shit rocks your world. It almost like you was looking for drama. You like the little kid that's sitting around bragging about knowing somebody who got killed because they think that makes them cool, and they got them a couple of likes because they do their picture up on Facebook. But if somebody pulled that heat out on you right now, you pee on yourself and you scream for your mama. But you'll dance all over the internet like that's your life. But then when somebody bringing that life to you, you're going to say, wait a minute, why y'all think I'm about the guns? Because every picture you got one on it. You know better, you do better. You want better, you act better. That's how I'm moving. That's how I'm moving. Let me see what y'all saying. Yeah, speaking. I just got that call too soon. And they call like it's really important. Hello, your warranty. We have records that your warranty is expired. Well, your records are completely off the rockers because I don't even have a car. I wish I had a car right now because then when I felt like going outside, I could just get in the car and drive around. And you always say, if I had a car, it'd be cheaper to just go outside because I could drive around. But cars cost gas, and now gas is like 1 arm per gallon. You know, it's like, come give me your limbs. And come give me that snatch. You have to start paying. Say, wait, I'm paying a snatch for my gas. Is that expensive? No. But no, it would be easier to go out. I always think that with a car, but no, it's easier and it's better because when I go out on the bus, of course you always got to keep money. I keep a venture card and I try to keep money always on my venture card because you never know when you're gonna have to get up and move around. But I don't have to worry about rush hour. You know, it's things that I pass up on the bus. And I just get to sit back sometimes and enjoy my music and think. So sometimes I have to think of the sad things to get past those and get to the happy things. But you know, I just like to think sometimes and try to figure it out and not stay too heavy. If it's something I feel like I can't get past or I don't want to stay on that. I don't. I really don't. So like really this week, all I really want right now is I want to sit today. It's Friday. I want to sit in. I want to watch some movies. I want to, I don't know, I want to eat some comfort food. I actually have a real appetite today. Um, that's it. That's it. I just want to make something of the day. You know, I spent too many days being down about what it wasn't, what had happened, what we've lost, how people did you, I'm tired of those days, though. I really am. I really am. So, like I said, I truly just came on here. Y'all know I didn't even really have a topic today. I came on. I'm like, your eye is trying to stop you. Your finances are trying to stop you. The world is trying to stop you. You trying to stop you. And I said, oh fuck that. Get up here and talk. Because we all fighting. We all fighting. We all fighting. And some people are sitting around saying, I wish I had your life. And it's only because they see what they see. Because if they knew the whole thing, they know shit. You thought you couldn't make yours. You thought your life was rough. You thought it was hard getting up every day as you. You better realize that somebody sitting next to you is getting up just like you, if not harder than you, if not whatever, but they're getting up just like you fighting. They fighting and they smiling when they want to cry, and they walking when they want to run. I know. But what does everybody have planned for today or planned for the weekend? What are you guys getting into? What are you doing this weekend? Who you moving in with, Martin? Because I'm moving in with you. son's from Crook County, and you telling me I can't get through the internet? You got me fucked. No. Yeah, bad, baby, bad. Baby, bad. I won't even give you that kind of power. Because, see, somebody is giving somebody power right there when they tell them. Somebody say, if you mess with my kids, they want you to. Some people want that, believe it or not. I remember back in the day, I kid y'all not, about a year and a half ago, I used to hear people, YouTube creators say, you know you done got somewhere when you on Reddit. Then they get on Reddit. I don't even read Reddit because I ain't got time to see what people say. Mofo, you was shooting for Reddit. You was aiming darts dead at the Reddit door. Reddit, let me in. You was knocking like the big bad wolf. Reddit, let me in. I don't want to be on Reddit. I don't. I don't want to be in the bullshit. Then get in the comments. I'm all in the bullshit. That's what you might as well type. Hey, just stopping in to get myself in this bullshit. No, they get to walk past me. Hold on. Y'all know he gets to. Sorry, guys. You got to walk them to the door, open the door like no one's there. They walked past. Let them walk. But that's that protection. And so he hear a noise and it's close to the door, close enough for him to hear. He says they must be trying to hurt me. And you see that? Even in the animal, his protection says, I was getting some good sleep. There's no threat. Nothing's going on. But I want anyone to know that I am here with her. She's not alone. She's not alone. He's my kid. So think of what it is for their kids. I don't care if I got one of the baddest kids that I'm arguing with every day, and every day I want to throw him right out the window. Let you throw him out the window. Let you even perch him at the window. Like you gonna throw him out the window. Let you get on and tell somebody that the thought was going through your mind to throw him out the window. It'll be an eye for an eye. Look out! Look at me talking eyes. Mm-hmm. But for some people, their goal is to get there, just to say, "Hey, y'all, I want to let you know I'm part of the mess." Did you see they got a whole screen on me? Did you see? I don't care. Hey, if y'all went on there and y'all saw 7,000 Danny posts, don't ever tell me about it. Don't care. Don't care. Don't respond for me. Don't say what you think I'd say. I don't care. You catch somebody talking about me on Twitter, don't care. Instagram, don't care. Don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm gonna say the same thing they say about them, about people behind my back. Hey, but when they get in my presence, you know what they gonna do? Bow down to the gods. Cause see, now I gotta put you in a peasantry. If you think my name out your mouth badly, it's gonna bother me. It's not. It's gonna show where you stand. Cause I'm not even thinking about you. And hold on, wait. Your minions want me to give you a message to take back to you. Take this message back. I don't care. And just to break it down, if I just put IDC, just tell them that simple. I ain't got time to type it all the way out. I don't care. I don't. When we look at any of the great so-called prophets of the world, people hated them. People turned on them. People had them killed. Hate comes. The greatest leaders from my people, some of the greatest leaders in other races, they were taken out. They were just trying to do something good. They wouldn't even. So I don't care. Everybody got haters. Show. And let me tell you something. When you ain't got no haters, you hate yourself. So there's somebody. Work on you. I'm working on me. Can't nobody beat me up like me. You might say something bad, and I might be like, you left out this. You forgot this part. And the part that's going to be beating me up is going to be what I was thinking about that you didn't even say. Come on. Come on, people now. Shine on your brother. Yes, he is. Yes, yes, yes. That's why I can't even say to somebody, I feel so alone. I'm not alone. I could be alone. I've been alone, but I'm not. And not only that, I got somebody riding for me like I'm riding for them. I got somebody loving me like I love on them. So I'm in a good place. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I need to have a tag around my neck because I'm his service person. We should make. I'm gonna make them where you walking around one. They don't separate me from. I've never been there, and never will, and never will. And I know there's good things on there. It's just so much bullshit that I mean, it's like a car accident. You can't help but go over there and say, you know what? Let me check out what they saying about Pookie Duke since I am over here. Nope, don't even. Nope, nope, no. Danny don't go. Danny don't go. And like I tell y'all, Danny don't do things because I'm trying not to bring that bad side out of me. Some of y'all pretend, oh, I went over there because I wanted to make sure it was somebody checking them because I'm so tired of the bullies. I'm so tired. Hold on, I gotta change clothes. I gotta put on my bullying outfit. see, I said I was tired of them bullying. Now don't y'all put words in my mouth. I didn't say I was tired of bullying. Hey Ava. Oh, you didn't get my. You know what, Ava? It's something going on. It's literally something going on. Yesterday, I put up a stream for 6:30. Then it didn't come up. Then it was showing me after I went live that I had put it for today at 6:30. I'm like, no, I didn't. Then before, if I do it on my computer originally was still set at I don't get into all the Eastern Pacific. Blah, blah, blah. I still have trouble remembering which one Disneyland is in, Florida, California, or Disney World. And I've been to both. Don't get me started. Charge it to my to my brain, not my heart. But yeah, my computer was still on Georgia time, so it was an hour ahead. So if I set my live for 7:30, I had to remember that really meant 6:30 because I'm here. So oh goodness, I got that straight. Then I went live yesterday and my Wi-Fi was acting up in this hotel and it was this. And let me tell you something. If you read in this hotel, you think it was dirt cheap. I mean, it's 109 Friday through Sunday in here, but a day. But check this out. If you read in it, they'll see things. If you like, the Wi-Fi sucks. I couldn't get on the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi fucking sucks. And I felt it could have been a cleaner hotel. Here's what I tell you. One, I'm gonna keep cleaning supplies. I'm gonna clean my own room. I'm gonna spray my own room. I'm gonna have my sheets cleaned, changed every day, and I'm gonna tell housekeeping when they out there, hey, let me use your broom. Let me use your mop, because I can clean my own stuff. Now when I go, y'all come up in here and do whatever you do, but I'm gonna clean my own stuff. There's no bed bugs. That is very important to me. I've been to some hotels we called a little nice, and you wouldn't expect it. And when you pull them sheets back and look along that line into that bed, I know what the business is. So, like I said, I'm blessed and I have that. I'm blessed that everybody mind their own business because I hate being in a place of we all minding each other's business. You know what I mean? And anywhere in an apartment, I don't like apartments because you got a whole bunch of neighbors who want to tell you about how they all been there for 7 years and it was all good till you came. Or maybe it was just all y'all wait until I came. Or maybe it was just fucked up and y'all didn't see it and then I came and I pointed out that y'all are fucked up. Who knows? But anyway, so I'm blessed for that. I'm blessed that I'm close to a bunch of stuff. I'm blessed that I'm close to the public transportation so I can move around. So, I mean, everything, it fits with what I need. And it takes my dog. And they have a dog park. So for that, I'm eternally grateful. But could I say that a part of me, if I wasn't in this situation, wouldn't be here? Yeah. Who would? I'm a realist. I don't got time to bullshit you. You can bullshit yourself, but I'm not. And I definitely ain't gonna bullshit you about me. I can't. I can't. I can't because as soon as I go to it, it's gonna spit out the truth because I just can't sit here and fake. Because I learned one thing: if you gotta lie about what you are for somebody else, and that means you're ashamed of what you're doing, and you should stop anyway. You're ashamed of where you are, and you should try to work something better out for yourself, whatever it is. But no, not me. Name all them people you got. That's right. The rest are bonuses. That's right. That's right. That's right. And having all those people that you just named says, and who you have is more of a reason why I have to be good. Because see, I need the world to be good to them. And if they were put in my path and brought into this world by me or brought into my life through me and for me, then my protection is that when I'm out here doing something, I realize it can come back to them. Because everybody that's getting it is somebody's son, daughter, husband, father, mother, brother, cousin. You get what I'm saying? So I don't. I want to love mine and show them the right way. Wait, what you say, Susan? I'm trying to read it. My eyes are like, wait. Susan, I love you. Yes, I know, Margie. We done put it up. I done put it up, put it in a safe. Matter of fact, forget putting it up and putting it in a safe. I done hung the jersey up like a retired sports person. I done did the jersey's in the air, y'all. That part of me is, it's gone. It's in retirement. It's in retirement. It's in retirement. But see, that's when you know you got something under control. When I can tell you, I want it to stay in retirement. I tell people my pimp card in retirement. You know what I mean? But don't think it can't come out. Don't think I don't know the game, baby. The pimp card, I ain't put that in retirement. You know? My gang banging days, I put that in retirement, but I'm still part of the body. That's for life. But you put it up. Put it up. It's up. I'm trying to put it up. I'm trying to be that. I'm trying to be that. I'm trying. You be like, man, it's like people think you won't, and I will. It's like I used to tell people, stop thinking, stop underestimating all these little people or these quiet people. Because to me, they're the most dangerous people. And people don't say nothing, and people think they keep getting away with it. They won't do nothing, and they gonna sit there and I'm like, oh, when they lose it, you gonna be wishing you would have left them alone. People always underestimate. I don't. I don't underestimate nothing or anything or anyone. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yes, I'm telling you, no. I'm retired. Please, y'all, let me be. Let me be. Let me be. And that's what we should do. I try to let people be. I say to myself, you want to say this? What am I saying that for? Is it a help or a hindrance? Who am I? Who am I to be correcting all these adults? That's what's wrong, people. Everybody want to change somebody. I feel like you shouldn't be saying that on your channel. Don't watch the channel. That's it. That's it. But people want to watch it, tell you not to watch it. Watch it, tell you why you shouldn't watch it. Watch it and let it ruin their life. No, don't let it do that. Don't. If you watching me and it's ruining your life, please unsubscribe. Go, stop. I don't want that. I don't. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I know misery, so I ain't trying to bring it. I brought enough. I'd rather sit and tell you stories of the worst ones I brought than to sit here and bring more. Because I know better. I'm trying to do better. And that's all we can do is try. So I am about to go ahead and start getting myself ready to go outside to do something. Because like I said, I'm definitely not going to sit inside for a little bit. I want to definitely, it's not even that beautiful of a day. It's not raining. It's kind of gray out. But I definitely want to get out. I definitely need to get something, like I said, get some stuff to get through the day today. And then I think I really want to just sit inside. I really do. I just want to sit inside and enjoy. Not sit inside and be down, not sit inside and be depressed, not sit inside and lay around and sleep the day away, not sit inside and think of all the bad stuff that's going on, could have gone on if somebody wouldn't have did this. None of that. Nope. I don't want that feeling at all today. I don't want that heavy. So that's what I think I'm going to go ahead and do. Guys, as usual, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I thought in being me is only okay when you're certain things, but being you is just being you. It's just being you. And sometimes the reason why you think that no one will understand you is because you have convinced yourself that you can't be understood. You have convinced yourself that there is no understanding, or that you're wrong, or that you're nobody, or you're not enough. I know I have. And so you are, when I come on here and I can just be me. I can just start a live and not have a topic or come for the drama and the pain and just be me. And I'm not doing it to kiss no ass. I'm not doing it to win over no one. I'm just being me. And what I'm going to like about anybody, good or bad, and what they're doing is them just being them. That's it. That's it. And I love to see that there's so many that understand, and it makes me feel better when everybody tells their story or any parts of theirs, and you just learn like that we all are fighting, we all are working, we all are trying. And it makes me feel better about just being me, not being ashamed. Like I said, not being ashamed to say I had my first child at 17. Not being ashamed, like I said, some people, the power they got over you is the stuff you ashamed of, but it has no power when I'm not ashamed. It has no power when I know it's what made me better, not worse. It has no power when I don't give you, you know what I mean? But I don't give you the power to hold it over me. What you holding over me? What I lived? That's what we doing with some of these. Go to some of these YouTube beats and people holding over people shit they live. You can't hold that over me. I lived it. I live it now. And if there's a part of you that glows because you're not somewhere somebody else is, well, I promise you, you're just waiting for you to be there or somebody you love. So that you can understand it's nothing to gloat about. It's nothing to dog somebody about, down somebody about, all that shit, people's shortcomings, and we down in them. Come on, y'all, stop. Stop. And wonder why we live in a world that say if you speak any Spanish, you are illegal. If you are black, you are a drug addict. If you are white, I guess you in the Klan. If you are, come on now, we got to get it together. And some people do fit under those categories. But I guarantee you it ain't because of their race. Unless it's in the Klan. Because it got to be because of your race for that. But other than that, stop. I know bad is out here. I see bad. I could tell y'all some bad, and y'all be like, oh my God, I had no idea, Danny, that went on in your life this weekend. I just didn't choose to bring it. I'm not talking about bad, like, oh, some bad stuff happened. Oh, you didn't pay this bill. I'm talking about some death, some terrible things in life that happened and you know about, or you know people that it just happened to and you didn't, because that's what people are expecting to hear. So that it could fit the narrative of whatever they want it to be. Well, here, I'm on my channel setting this. If you want to go make something up, you're making it up. Because I'm definitely trying to dot all my I's and cross all my T's. That's it. That's it. Watch so many people do it wrong. I figured this is how you do it right. So I love you guys. Thank you for coming in. Margene, Susan, Dana, Maria. Who else was in here? Bossy, Ava. Just don't want to miss anybody because I feel like every time I go off and rewatch Day to Day, bruh. Thanks for coming in. AAA. Who else? Because I never want, because I know it's so easy on here. Like, I could miss somebody, Queen O'Hare, I could miss somebody because I honestly didn't see him. But I know how easy it is on here where people are just ignoring you. They're not missing you. They saw you. And they showed you by reading the one under you and just ignoring you there. You know what I mean? I'm not here to ignore anybody. I'm grateful for you. I'm nothing without you. Tina, Vixie, Sherry. I don't want to miss anybody. Of course, my Just John. Just John, aka Gone John. Don't mistake it. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you all have a great morning. It is Friday. I do really believe I will be coming back because, like I said, today I really want to have an inside day. If I do go out, I'm just gonna go out for like maybe an hour or two, 2.5. Maybe go to the store, just get some air, move around, take a walk, and then come back in. But I plan to spend my day inside. So I do plan to go live again today. But tonight is also trivia night with Bobbles and Heidi. So I really enjoyed it. I love trivia nights. I love it. I love trivia night on the Bibles. And I feel like every time I miss Bibles, trivia night is the night I know the answer to every single question. Speaking of Bibles, I forgot to say this that a couple of weeks ago, I actually placed in after third, and someone had gave in for a third prize. It's usually just a first and a second prize. And the person gave me a third prize, and Bible sent it to me in a card. And these days we're not personal anymore with each other. And she sent it to me in a card, and I could feel her energy, and I could feel her love, and I could feel her warmth and who she really was. Beyond the creator, beyond everything. And I really appreciated that. And I said I'm gonna take that $10 winning from that game into someone, and also because it was given to me from the other winner. And I'm gonna take that $10, and as soon as I get a place, I am going to buy a candle with that one. And that'll be a candle of energy because I'm really with the candles, guys. I'm really with lighting candles. I'm really with being a light. So I'm definitely gonna do that, and I can't wait. So I'm really excited about things like that. Hold on, guys. Let me see you at the door. Who is it? Oh, hold on a second. Let me get the dog out. Hold on, that's Nina. Come on. Love it. Let me see what they need. They might be at the wrong door. Now, wait a second. Let me make sure. I actually do. I put towels out. They pick up. Thank you. Sorry, guys. They were at the wrong door, but hey, while they were there, she's like, "Did you need towels or anything?" I'm like, "Matter of fact, I can always use towels." Yeah, but I was thinking I didn't call for housekeeping. I don't need anything done. But it would have been nice. I mean, so, but yeah, guys. But like I said, I do plan to come back. But if I do, it'll probably be around 5:30. Well, because actually, if I'm gonna set it, I'll set it by 2 o'clock. Set a timer for about 2 o'clock. Definitely make sure it's a time with my Susie free. Oh, my Susan. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for being here with me, having my back, Susan, being my sister. Thank you, everyone, for coming in here and wearing the crown. Thank you for respecting each other. Thank you for respecting me. You know, thank you. Thank you for loving on me, accepting me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I give it back in return. So, like I said, you all think I'm bringing an energy to you. You are bringing a light to me. You are bringing lights to me. You are bringing understanding to me. Real love. So I'm thankful for it. I am thankful for this channel. I'm thankful for everyone on it. I'm thankful for everyone I've met all around here, good and bad. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. And I'm thankful that I'm at a place where I can say, ooh, I'm so glad I don't want to be that no more. Because I would have seen the bad and probably been like, they was the good. You know? And I told y'all back in about a year ago, I would have told you flat out, I bully bullies. It's what I do. It's what I do. But I learned that I'm sitting in the same place. I'm sitting in the same place, bullying and bullying. So, all right, guys, I love you. I'm going to get up out of here. I guess, well, I don't know, because housekeeping's in the hallway doing my neighbor's room. So, I don't know. I'll take Nino out in a few minutes. Let them finish going back and forth because he'll be more excited with sitting to bark and talk to them than going outside. So, I'm going to take Nino out, go run some errands for a little bit, and then I am going to come in and just enjoy my day and enjoy my life. All right, guys. Love you. I will talk to you later. Now look, y'all, Nina want to sit down and be so sweet and innocent right now. He's so full of it. He's so full of it. Well, guys, I'm out. Love you.